So Mark, in summary of what we've been through and all the material and resources that we've provided here, here's some key principles: balance and alignment, rhythm, being instinctive, movement and footwork. You know, they're key principles. What does that really mean?
David, I think you've covered it well. If I could put it into one word, it would be being natural. As natural as you can be. All those elements that we need to work in order to actually become a good batsman or a batswoman. And if we're as natural as we can be with our movements, our decision making, being instinctive, all of a sudden the game is going to become easier. It's not easy, but if we're more natural with our movements and our decision making and balance, we are going to be better prepared, and all of a sudden players are going to enjoy it, they're going to have more fun, they're going to have more success, and you know, players will become better. And there's some great players around the world. They've all had their different bits, but these 5 or 6 key areas, they all have those traits, and they use them slightly differently, but they are in there, and that's what makes them great.
Yeah. So as you said, you know, there's been lots of great players over. You know, cricket's been played for centuries. There's been people who've been short or tall or fat or skinny, and so everybody's different. Yes,
that's right. And rather than using it in technical terms, we're trying to use some language that's easier to teach.
Yeah.
So people can understand it. Young kids can understand it. You know, older kids.
Yeah.
So that it's easier to teach. So it's a bit more easier to do.
Yeah, so it's not a prescribed, you know, 1 + 1 = 2 or A + B = C. It's a method that is revolved around somebody's natural ability, someone's natural rhythm.
Yes, using our body and our mind the best way we can, as natural as we can, so it becomes second nature. It becomes easy, and it looks easy too, opposed to looking hard. So we want kids to enjoy it, to have fun, but also have some success early in their playing of the game, so that they do play longer, and the game becomes even more, you know, enjoyable.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what we want. We want to empower coaches out there so that more people get good coaching, players understand, and then ultimately, you know, more people out there have more success.
Yeah, I think we also, you know, are hoping that the language we're using in the segments of the batting masterclass is that coaches can see it a bit easier, opposed to being a little bit frightened by technique, and using more, you know, the natural language and natural way that we move. So it's easier for them to coach.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark. It's been fantastic.
Pleasure, David.
Cheers.
Great.